it. So let's see. So right off the bat, we got styrofoam case, Phantom 4. So it's a pretty hard case, still styrofoam, and what I really like about it is how organized it is. So right here, you got the gimbal. Now, first thing I'm gonna do, slide the battery grip on. Feels nice. So this is how it looks already. And don't forget to lock it. So, and I read many reviews already that this, where the lock is, it won't go completely over. It won't go completely over to where it says lock. So just keep that in mind. I wish it went all the way over here, because that would make me feel a little bit less worried of this coming off. In this pack, you're gonna get all the cables that you need. So we got another mount, and yeah, I'll get back to you after I have it all up. What's up, guys? So right now I'm going to show you how to balance this Canon 5D Mark IV onto the Ronin S. One thing to keep in mind, I'm not going to show you how to put it in the base plate. That should be pretty simple, but one thing to keep in mind is at the end of the base plate, there's going to be a side with a hole, and that's the side you want on the back side of the camera. Make sure it's aligned with the lens, so like this. Make sure it's tight. Make sure it's super tight and secure. And one thing to keep in mind, something that I always forget, make sure the battery is put into it, because you want to balance everything onto the Ronin with everything on it. You know, try not to add things to it. The motors are strong enough to have you add it, but it's gonna waste more battery. And also don't forget the SD card and everything else. So let's get to it. You want the Ronin S to be on the side where it has this little metal stud where you can adjust it. And you're gonna flip that over. There's gonna be an arrow right here on this plate, and you're gonna slide the back of the camera through this area like this. It's gonna make a clicking sound, and the best way to balance it out is to get the tripod stand that comes with this and put it on a table, something that's very stable. And right now it's gonna take some time, but you're gonna I'm gonna lock in the plate right now. On, and then I'm gonna lock this bottom plate right here, because so this is how you should be able to, like, you know, it's balanced when you can move it pretty much in any direction and it's gonna stay still like that. There's another test that you can do to make sure that the roll is balanced, and that's gonna be like a tilting thing. I'm not gonna show you that one. There's many videos on that. This whole video is mostly unboxing, but I just wanted to give you some extra things, some tips. But once you have that set, it should be like that. You're gonna press the battery, it should light up like this, and then you're gonna go the front right here, you're gonna hold onto the power button to hold it. It's gonna make a light, it's gonna make a sound, and it's gonna adjust. So one thing about the Canon camera that it can do is that you cannot use the focus wheel, but you can use the record button. So this is the MCC-B cable right here, and this you can actually plug into the Canon camera, and I'm going to show you. You're going to plug this in to the side right here. And then you're going to plug this right into there. When you turn on this camera, this focus wheel will turn from red to green. I'm going to show you real quick. So I'm going to turn on the camera. And if you could tell, it's now a green light. If you look on the screen right here, it's obviously blown out, but I really guys want you to focus. I'm going to press this. So the record button's here. I'm going to click it. And if you see, I clicked it and it started recording. When you want to turn off the Ronin S, you're going to hold that power button on the front for till all the lights go off. And then you're going to press this one time. And then you're going to hold for 2 seconds. And it should look like that. And then it'll completely turn off. So the app looks like this. So you're going to click it. And when you click on this app, it's going to say right here in the bottom, it says it connects your Ronin. But before that, you're going to want to turn on your gimbal. You're going to want to hold on to the power button for 4 seconds. And it should make that sound. So then you click connect and your Ronin should pop up. Mine does. You're going to click it. It's going to be a check mark. And then you'll be able to move it all around here. You can capture video, panoramas, time-lapse, motion lapse. You can track things. So right here you get the keypad as shown. So right here, I'm gonna be moving here. It moves the camera. I could go in any direction I want, like that. I can have the pan, tilt, and roll at certain speeds, and I can have it go at a slower rate, or I can have it go at a faster pace. If you want to know how to do the 360 movement with the Ronin S, you want to open the app. You want to go to configuration, control settings, and then you want to make sure that channel 1 is at NA, channel 2 is at NA, and channel 3 is at roll. Having channel 2 at NA is going to prevent the camera from going up and down, because sometimes when you're doing that 360 roll, the camera, sometimes when you're on that, moving that joystick, it wants to move up. So preventing it from completely moving up and down will have that 360 motion smoother and will have your footage a lot better. And if you're having trouble connecting to it, I recommend you plug in your Ronin S into your laptop and you download the app, because there's an app that you have to download to make sure that you're up to date on the software. So that might be a problem. So make sure your Ronin S is up to date, because when I first started, my Ronin S wouldn't pop up on the app. So just keep that in mind. Hope this was helpful, and hope you like this unboxing.